Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Hakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, the taught us his truth. And shalom also to the Akim pushing his word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening. To you we say shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. Basically going into prophecy, because right now, as we enter into these times, and the further we go into it, as war starts to basically, the rumors of war start to break forth, we're coming into the times where Esau is going to get judged, like the scripture says in Obadiah. Let me get that real quick. This is Obadiah 1:18. And it says, "And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it." So as we head into these times, the judgment of Esau is coming in closer and closer. And like the scripture says, he has bounds which he cannot pass. Let me see. This is Job 14:5. "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." So the Lord is allowing him to accomplish a small fraction, of his plans, because we see the things that are breaking forth. We have this Mark Zuckerberg coming with this metaverse. Then we have this dude who's soon enough they're gonna start testing that Neuralink, which is gonna lead to the MOTB, and all these things that are happening across the world. We see war rumors breaking more and more, and the war drums are beating more and more. So this devil knows that he has but a short time. He has bounds that he cannot pass, and as we enter into these times, he's going to come down with that great wrath, man. This is Revelation 12:12. It says, Revelation 12:12, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time." He knows that his days are determined. He knows that his months, he knows that he has a short time. He knows that there's bounds that he cannot pass. And like it says in Job the 20th chapter, matter of fact, let me get that. This is Job 20, and I'm gonna start off at verse 18. This is Job 20:18. "And that which he labored for shall be he restored, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein." So everything that he labored for all these years, hundreds and hundreds of labor and slave labor and all those things that he put in to build his kingdom, America, Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed. He's going to have to restore everything that he labored for to build up this kingdom. And as a matter of fact, the scripture says, "Woe be unto the bloody city." Let me get that too. This is Nahum 3:1. "Woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not. The noise of a whip, and the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts." This place is full of lies, robbery. It's stained with blood. It has whoredoms beyond measure. It's full of witchcraft. This place has gotten the whole earth drunk with its wine. And when this place gets destroyed, it's going to be the most beautiful thing we will ever witness. We're going to see the downfall of this great whore. Everything that this place has done to the whole world, hey, it's gonna get, matter of fact, Esau's gonna get double for the things that he did to us. And we're seeing it fall right, we're seeing him fall right before our eyes. That's a beautiful thing. And he's gonna go in chains, like the scripture says, in fetters of iron. It says verse 19, because he has oppressed and has forsaken the poor, because he has violently taken away an house which he builded not. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he desired. That's that surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. That's him knowing that he has a short time. That's why he's gonna come down with that great wrath and be the coward that he is. Verse 21, there shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So right when he's about to accomplish what he's about to accomplish, he's going to be in straits. Every hand of the wicked is going to come upon him. Nobody's going to spare this man. Everybody's going to come upon him. Everybody's going to come upon him. It's going to be something that we're never going to forget, man. We're going to know that this man was taken down by the Lord and by the Lord himself. We're going to know that his ass, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua was the one to take him down. And he's going to know it too. It says, verse 23, when he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon and the bow of steel shall strike him through. He's going to be done, man. The fury of the Lord is going to come upon him, and it's going to come upon him quickly. When Yahushua comes and cracks those clouds, the scripture says he shall not meet thee as a man. 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, says that he shall be afraid and yet durst fight. Let me get that. This is 2nd Ezra 13:8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. So even though they're going to be afraid when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua comes back, he's going to still use his blessing of the sword, and he's still going to fight. And the judgment that's going to come upon him is going to be justified through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And it's going to be the greatest deliverance and the greatest destruction that we're ever going to see. This judgment that's about to come upon this place, man. And this is only the beginning. This is Matthew, the 24th chapter. And I'm going to end it off on this. This is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, which is happening right now as we speak with Russia and Ukraine, which is only going to force more nations to come together, which is ultimately going to lead to World War III, which when World War III comes, that destruction, and it's not going to just be, people fighting on the ground. It's going to be nuclear warfare, man. It's not going to be just an easy war. It's going to be destruction, man. Death and destruction. The scripture says that it's going to make the earth shake to and fro like a drunken man. Roughly paraphrasing. It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For all these things have to come to pass, man. For nation shall arise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. This is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning of the downfall of this place, and we must endure through it all. The Lord told us, thinking not, beloved, thinking not strange, concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you. Right? Because we know what's about to come to this place, man. But we have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and we have the name of the Lord. It says that the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it. When these things come to pass, and that day of trouble comes upon us, we have somebody to call upon, and that's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. This is Psalms. This is Psalms 50 and 15. It says, and call upon me in the day of trouble, I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. So when that day of trouble comes, we're gonna call upon the Lord. That's why he gave us his name. It says right here, Psalms 86:7 too. In the day of my trouble, I will call upon thee, for thou wilt answer me. Does not the scripture says in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, who has called upon the Lord? Let me get it as a matter of fact. Salakia. The last scripture, I promise. It says, Sirach 2:10, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord or was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? You think in that day when we call upon the Lord, he's going to despise us? You think that if we keep abiding in his fear, he's going to forsake us? You think the fact that we trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is going to leave us confounded? Hell no, man. He gave us the comfort so that we may have the boldness through the Spirit to preach this faith and let brothers know that we have a salvation coming for us, because this destruction is a sure thing. This destruction is going to come upon this place swiftly. The Lord is not going to hold anything back. Everybody's going to get judged, man, whether it be good or bad. So trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man, because the Lord is going to destroy this place, and best believe, Lord will, if we be those men, we're going to get delivered. And we're going to be good through these days, man. You know, so with that, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Hakudash, Wa Abad Baba Shalom.